Hulk came in halfway through the scene, and Valkyrie wasn't there because she died of cirrhosis. So, Your Honour.
Was there anything that you didn't like?
Oh, no, it's a sensational film. Oh, no, well, I didn't like that Black Panther died. We did Black Panther quite a while ago, and I bonded with that character. I really think that's a very complex character, and I just think that they kind of just wiped him out for no reason.
But you don't know what's happening in Endgame.
Well, no, I don't, but Wakanda's not really got anybody to follow through. Like,
what about Shuri?
Who?
His sister.
No, she's not. She's not. Isn't she? Do you think she could step into the suit?
It might be cool.
Okay, all right. Well, let's.
Or the general.
Let's. Yeah. Well, yes. Let's do the general. Just suit her up, send her in, go.
What I'm
she
saying
got some
is,
great lines in that movie too.
Oh.
She delivered them with panache,
as she always does.
and she does. Yes. Yes. She's just a little bit hot. That girl.
I actually really like the music in this too.
Hey.
I like the music. I know I've already said that.
Oh, it's just rehashed Avenger music all the way through.
What about the last the notes when the...
No,
I'm not talking about that part.
No,
No, I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking like the quiet piano part when everyone's drifting off.
I was too busy trying to console my son from crying at the time. I couldn't really concentrate.
It's a 2.5 hour film.
Yep.
But it's not a hard watch.
Yes, that's
there's always
that's
something
right.
happening.
That's right. Look, we better get cracking. Like we have, you know what? We always say that Marvel films go straight through to the keeper, but clearly this hasn't. This is
we both like it.
We both like it, and not only that, it has my respect as a film in its own right, not just a franchise tack on. Which
they work hard. They've got to. There's so many fans.
Well, you know what? You know the old saying of you've got to keep, you can keep some of the people happy sometimes, or all of the people happy sometimes, and some of the people...
You can't keep all people happy all the time.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm in a more sober mood,
You can keep some of the people happy some of the time, but not all the people happy all the time.
Do you know what?
You don't care?
No, I'm just saying. I think Marvel, if anybody...
gets the
closest to that.
Yeah.
Because, Jesus, it's just good story writing. Like, you know, they just work their way around it, and there's nothing that's offensive in their stuff. You know, it doesn't upset anybody. And how do you do that?
People can get upset, but it's not a lot. People love it.
Well, the people who do get upset, like with Captain Marvel, like sort of the people who get upset by a film like that should get upset. You know what I'm saying? They need to go off and go into a dark room and have a good hard think about it.
Gosh, that was an awesome film.
All I'm saying, you know, because it was a terrific film.
Yeah.
And, you know, fuck those sort of people. That's all I've got to say, you know.
Okay.
No, fuck them. No, fuck them.
No, I'm not arguing. No. It's
misogynistic pieces of shit. Fuck off. You know, go and cry yourself a lullaby.
Tell us what you really think, Paul.
Oh, shit. Did that come out? Am I recording?
So how many stars would you give Avengers Infinity War?
Ooh. Now, I'd never gone over an 8 for an Infinity movie. I mean, for a Marvel movie.
We've only done one. We've only done Black Panther.
That's right.
We've never had the guts to do the other ones.
Do Ragnarok one day. For the complexity of it, for what it's trying to do, which is, get fucked. What it's trying to do is tie everything. You think about what it's trying to do here. Come on,
no, there's so
be
many.
fair.
No, the writers have done a great job.
It's wrapping. How many movies now? We're over 10.
I think this is the 20th film.
That's right, and we're putting them all together, and we're wrapping it all in a big bow, and it's done it. It's done it in 2.5 hours. Delivers laughs, delivers tears, emotional impact. Everybody does a superb job. Special effects are brilliant. Sounds good. Music's good. It's a rollicking good show, and it leaves you wanting more. And guess what? It's coming next month or week. When is it coming?
It's like in another week or so, is it? Or is it a couple? I don't know.
Quick.
What's the date? 20th. It's like in another week.
Okay, all right. So, you know.
Hence why we did it tonight.
That's why it's so timely. See you, ladies and gentlemen.
Makes us look organised, doesn't it?
We look after you.
So what do you give it? You have blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it's going to be over a 9. No, it's going to be over a 9 because, come on, what's wrong with it?
Anyway, so what is it? How many stars?
Oh, 9.5.
Whoa.
Yeah, I thought about giving it a 10, but no. I'm not going to give it a 10. I don't have a reason not to. But I'm waiting for Endgame. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to go out in a row. I'd like to give myself a little bit of room. I'd like to give myself a little bit of room in case it's better again. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know how I said in past podcasts that whenever a Marvel film comes up, Carly and Kingy take me to the movies?
Yes.
They babysit me?
Yes.
They're going to take me to Endgame.
Oh, yeah. Yes. All right.
Hi, Carly and Kingy. I love you.
Now, is that the girl who's concerned about what I would say about Marvel films?
Yes. And you've just given it a 9.5.
I'll give it a 9.5. Carly, if you're listening, and I know you are, I like Marvel films as much as the next person, so it's okay.
I'm going to give it an 8.
You see what I'm saying? You've got to work out who your friends are.
I really like the film, but there are a couple of little aspects, and also
All right,
the fact that you have to wait as well.
Oh.
Do you know what? We'll have to do Endgame after we both see it too.
You don't get to give it an 8 and just go, you know what, it's got a few issues. I want to hear what those issues are because I, for the life of me, can't.
I thought I blurted them out before.
What are the issues? Summarise, bullet points.
I don't like how you don't know which Avengers have which strengths. You don't know where they are during battles.
What do you mean they don't have which strengths?
Well, where was Hulk whenever all the Asgardians were being killed?
That was a script
Where was
issue.
Doctor Strange when the first battles were occurring? He just seemed to be helping extra people.
He might have been.
He wasn't
doing
actually, you know, in the other part where he has all the arms and he turns himself into heaps and he has all the big fire whip things happening. Why didn't he do that first?
I think it's because he's such a powerful character that if he could probably go toe-to-toe with Thanos and use all of his abilities because he still... No, because he had to... You think... No, don't give me the whole...
No, you asked me. You asked me for my opinion as to why it was only an 8.
The man can change time. He could go back again and again and again
I'm
and
fully
again.
aware.
Yes. So they have to make it a pliable movie.
In Thor Ragnarok, Odin says to Thor, he doesn't need the hammer. The power was inside you all along. Why does he have to go and get an axe when he could just use the lightning to kill off everyone anyway?
He likes big, heavy things. It's part of his thing. It's part of his shtick, for God's sake. The man is a Norse god, for Christ's sake.
What I'm saying is...
For Christ's sake, again.
I really like Marvel films. I really like Infinity War.
Irony in that is not
very
small.
much.
Yes.
But I still am giving it an 8.
Fine. I'm not going to argue
I
with
think
you.
people should watch it.
No.
I think they should watch all the other films first in the right order.
That's fine.
And I'm so ready for Endgame.
Bring it on.
Yay!
Okay. Now, this week's Paul's movie magical moment.
Paul's magic movie moment.
Thank you. Now, I'll be a little honest here. We are massively disorganised tonight.
We?
When I say we, I mean us collectively. By mean I. And
I got all my stuff written down.
Oh, yeah. Good for you, Pip. Well done. And I haven't got anything organised, so we had to quickly rifle through it. I haven't got it recorded yet, but I will put it in. So, and in the conversation, I have since forgotten what it actually is. So Pip, help me out, you cow.
Paul's magic movie moment, even though it's technically not Paul's. We reviewed Inglourious Bastards for Carly.
That's it. That's what I was going to do.
And it was one of the first scenes.
The milk scene.
So the farmer...
I don't believe anybody has to be told more than that. The milk scene.
Oh, the very first scene.
Yes. So here we go. Enjoy it, everybody.
Monsieur Lapalito, are you aware of the nickname the people of France have given me?
I have no interest in such things.
But you're aware of what they call me.
I'm aware.
What are you aware of?
That they call you the Durant.
Precisely. I
understand your trepidation in repeating it. Heydrich apparently hates the moniker the good people of Prague have bestowed on him. Actually, why he would hate the name the hangman's baffling to me. It would appear he's done everything in his power to earn it. I, on the other hand, love my unofficial title, precisely because I've earned it. The feature that makes me such an effective hunter of the Jews is, as opposed to most German soldiers, I can think like a Jew, where they can only think like a German. More precisely, a German soldier. Now, if one were to determine what attribute the German people share with a beast, it would be the cunning and the predatory instinct of a hawk. But if one were to determine what attributes the Jews share with the beast, it would be that of the rat. The Führer and Goebbels' propaganda have said pretty much the same thing, but where our conclusions differ is I don't consider the comparison an insult. Consider for a moment the world a rat lives in. It's a hostile world, indeed. If a rat were to scamper through your front door right now, would you greet it with hostility?
I suppose I would.
Has a rat ever done anything to you to create this animosity you feel toward them?
Rats spread diseases. They bite people.
Rats were the cause of the bubonic plague, but that's some time ago. I propose to you any disease a rat could spread, a squirrel could equally carry. Would you agree?
Right.
Yet I assume you don't share the same animosity with squirrels that you do with rats, do you?
No.
Yet they're both rodents, are they not? And except for the tail, they even rather look alike, don't they?
It's an interesting thought, Herr Colonel.
However interesting as the thought may be, it makes not one bit of difference to how you feel. If a rat were to walk in here right now as I'm talking, would you greet it with a source of your delicious milk?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. You don't like them. You don't really know why you don't like them. All you know is you find them repulsive. Consequently, a German soldier conducts a search of a house suspected of hiding Jews. Where does the hawk look? He looks in the barn, he looks in the attic, he looks in the cellar, he looks everywhere he would hide. But there's so many places it would never occur to a hawk to hide. However, the reason the Führers brought me off my Alps in Austria and placed me in French cow country today is because it does occur to me. Because I'm aware of what tremendous feats human beings are capable of once they abandon dignity. May I smoke my pipe as well?
Please, Herr Colonel, make yourself at home.
Now, my job dictates that I must have my men enter your home and conduct a thorough search before I can officially cross your family's name off my list. And if there are any irregularities to be found, rest assured there will be. That is unless you have something to tell me that makes the conducting of a search unnecessary. I might add also that any information that makes the performance of my duty easier will not be met with punishment. Actually, quite the contrary. It will be met with reward. And that reward will be your family will cease to be harassed in any way by the German military during the rest of our occupation of your country. You're sheltering enemies of the state, are you not?
Yes.
You're sheltering them underneath your floorboards, aren't you?
Yes.